Nuggy. It's clearly the Stegosaurus. Sniper again! What, he's up against the Ember Weaver? It should be okay. Planet. Gonna drop here for first blood. Not great with that toss, and he just shatters and crumbles. That's unfortunate. Leaving Bach pretty exposed for Searing Chains, Shikuchi. Toss under the tower. Oh, Bach! End up dying after Planet gets the kill into Yuragi. And Ori needs to be careful, though, with Sanctity just looking to dive in on this. Shrapnel down, and I've also got the Pit of Malice up towards top. Dual Breath used, and Waveform over. Zayats dies. Pichu gonna be killed. He went for this kill with the Waveform forward. He's shifting, but he's the one who tried to play that aggressively. And Planet gonna sit low here. He's got that bug on him and never actually gets it off of himself. And Planet just ends up dying to Melody. And Bach gonna get run at here while the Weaver wants to go for more. Thinking about the Rolling Thunder, they've got both supports coming over. Illusion Root picked up by Malady, and now the Shrapnel down. Zayats is also here. Rolling Thunder used. Malady looks like he should be dead at least, and he'll fall there to Pichu, while Ori needs to really roll away. Getting low is the Sniper. Just right-clicking him. Blast off, Ice Path. Now Zayats comes in and just gets the kill into Ori. He stayed too long. Pichu just trying to burn out Zayats, but he'll survive while the Shrapnel's on top of him, and down goes the Jakiro. That was pretty odd. I don't know why that just went that way, and Bach's just gonna fall. Yuragi dies afterwards, and Planet under the tower. Ori here, shield crash, not going to survive anyway. And Malady, with the tower hit, finally dies, but this is back and forth in favoring Na'Vi. Looking over again is this ulti is used here by PMA. They go to the Avalanche. Sticky Bomb. Yuragi chasing. There's the toss, and they'll get the kill on a Planet. Rolling Thunder. Right-clicks in. Yuragi now needs to leave as Bach is here with Ori. Sanctity comes through. Bach's going to die. Yuragi's dead, and Ori needs to leave with Pichu. And Armut's finished, but game right now. And Bach's going to be seen. Goes to the life break. Gets that kill. So we bring over Planet, look for PMA, smoke breaks. As that Avalanche morphs into the Underlord, dropping down a Pit of Malice, and they'll get this kill on a PMA. And all of a sudden, AZURE on a couple fronts get themselves some kills. How many kills does Sanctity have? I can't just look so... I don't know how much Sniper at the front will matter. Another Avalanche, another toss. This time with the help of Ori as they try to get this kill, but PMA pops that ult. Rolling Thunder hits 3. Uh-oh. Yeah, got 4 heroes up here top. They'll go for this Morphling, and Low's going to have to wave for him onto the high ground, but the Remnant to follow. The Shrapnel's there. The toss out of Low! Oh, Planet! They'll get the kill on a Low. They'll look for Planet, take out a second. Now they'll find Pichu with the Remnant over. Under the tower, the Shrapnel's there, and they're going to get themselves a 3rd. All bad for him, and Bach's going to try and get this bottom tier 1. Ori just shadowing PMA, and PMA should know that somebody was there, getting body blocked for a second. Pit of Malice is down, waveform over, locking up Low for a second, but they go to the Rolling Thunder. And these heroes are over mid to try and get the kill on a Planet at the same time. Everybody converging on him. While eventually PMA will die. And they can't save Planet, but they'll get the kill on a PMA. And that makes it a little bit of value. Get that Aegis on the Bach, and now they find Melody. The Pit of Malice on a 2. The blast off in. Down goes Ori. The waveform, the Shikuchi, the Fiend's Gate, the attention on to Pichu, and they're going to get the kill onto the Jakiro eventually. Of these Necro Creeps that come out of the Fiend's Gate, and they found themselves too. They didn't get the Aegis out of the hands of the Huskar, and they didn't kill this Morphling. He's a tanky hero for right now. I think maybe their attention should be elsewhere. Obs is going to spot Ori. Need to be able to get these heroes dead quick because they are dealing with a lot of damage from Uragi and Sanctity. So that Assassinate gets another kill into Pichu. Bach comes over. Avalanche, Dust, toss up into the air. Bach going for the damage and this kill. But they lose the Aegis at the same time. Pit of Malice again locking down low. And a remnant away from Uragi as Bach has to walk out of that Pit of Malice and lost himself that Aegis. Yeah, AZURE definitely needs a lot more farm. And as Bach's getting chased, Pit of Malice, and he's got Life Break. He'll use it. Avalanche is off the mark, and they'll kill Bach once again. So, they'll start to pressure. They'll look for Ori. Rolling Thunder's going to be started. Shield Crash looking for Zayats, and the Pit of Malice is down. Ori coming back over as this Rolling Thunder is going to end. And now what do you have? Gleipnir, Shrapnel on top. Ice Path is down from Pichu, but Ori just dies. Flounders over and doesn't get to do anything in this fight. Well, they find themselves low. He's already popped the Manta, and they want to continue to chase on him. The Assassinate's there. Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains, Ice Path, as well as a Firestorm that's going to be dropped down by the Morphling. Zayat's taking some damage. Avalanche from the low ground. Waveform away by low, and he's able to escape for a moment. They are dominating this game right now, and I don't even know if this 6,000 net worth lead really explains the entire tale, as they can't even get this kill onto the Weaver. They go to the Gleipnir. They've got a Pit of Malice down. Planet's going to be dead first with the Assassinate, and Zayat's getting credit for that kill. Uragi on top of Pichu. Dual Breath's not going to matter. Sleight of Fist actually hits on 3 of these heroes. They do end up losing Melody, but Bach and Low forced to TP away. And they've got the toss. Doing a PMA, the tanky is the targets. Maybe not the one you want to be going for. And they're going to try and get the kill into PMA while they already lose themselves Planet. Pit of Malice is down. Here comes the Morphling. They get the kill into Pichu. They'll take out 2. They'll find themselves Bach. He's going to be silenced up with the BKB pop by Uragi. They get the kill into Bach, but they'll lose Uragi. Ori with the roll-up. He'll be alive for now. Low, maybe looking to go even further, but they get the Aegis out of the hands of the Sniper, who's up on the high ground with Zayats and Melody, just able to watch. They'll drop the Shield Crash on him. Low, BKB, waveform over. Sanctity in the base, but he'll end up dead. He'll be the 3rd one gone while Zayats tries to TP out. So does Melody. The Adaptive Strike is there to stop the TP. They get the kill there onto the Weaver and take out a 4th. And a Butterfly going. Bach's going to be spotted by Melody. They've also got Zayats and Sanctity here. The right clicks are in, but can they get the backlines of Sanctity, Ice Path, and the Macro Pyre? All of a sudden, Melody ends up dead. Bach will fall, but Low's on top of Sanctity. Pops the BKB, and even with the Shrapnel down, they get the kill into Sanctity. They'll take it Zayats. They'll look over at Uragi, who's going to have to use a Remnant to get away. The TP attempt, but the Adaptive Strike is there. PMA is going to be hit with the Avalanche. They've got the toss. The Morphling will take out PMA. Rolling Thunder hits Uragi. He'll try to Remnant back and forth, but this BKB is going to run out in a moment. They'll crit him and kill him. A full team wipe here in the... to get it on AZURE's side, but if Navi could swipe an Aegis, that would be pretty hype. Blink looking for Melody. Sees him. Avalanche, Harpoon. They've got the gem, so they can keep an eye on him with the waveform from Low. The damage there with the Daedalus. They'll get another kill. That's going to be 22 to 27. Again, he needs to be careful. They have Rolling Thunder. They have Blink, Pit of Malice. This is from the Fiend's Gate. Force Staff. Now another Pit of Malice all the way back in. And look at this. Back and forth. Sanctity gets that kill. Takes out Ori as he bounced around the entire fight. Vessel on a Planet, but they can't really chase. Posturing over. Sticky Bomb hits on a Low. And Pitamalis is landing on a low. Some right clicks from Sanctity. A lot of damage onto this Morphling, the Manta, and forced to get back, but the Remnant over. Now they've got themselves the Fiend's Gate with the Pitamalis upgrade thanks to the Ags with the BKB being popped. They go to the Satanic. They try to get the kill here onto Yuragi, who ends up dead first. Doesn't have buyback. So now they got to bail out. They go to the Pitamalis from PMA. That'll lock up low for a second. Sanctity on the run. Blink. Avalanche right on top of this sniper. Low with the adaptive strike onto Zayats. The life break from Bach. They'll get the kill onto this Techies. The right click's coming through, trying to get the kill in a low, but it looks like Sanctity's just going to die here first. 3 heroes dead. They don't have buyback on Sanctity or Yuragi. Remnant's just going to sit there, shrapnel down, thinking about going into the Rolling Thunder. Blade Mail. And Rolling Thunder with the Harpoon. They use that roll up. They've got the control on the PMA. They'll get the kill here onto the Underlord. He's got buyback. Might be forced to use it very quickly. Yuragi popping the BKB, goes to the Remnant. It's going to be in the middle of the fight. Now back towards behind the barracks. They get the tier 3 tower. Low's just going to focus on this set of racks. No more Rolling Thunder for the moment. They have a Refresher and an Aegis still on this Morphling. Gleipnir doesn't really stop him from hitting away. It's really just the Glyph that does. Toss. Kill. Zayats dead. Looking for more. As Low backs out of the base, and so will the rest of the team. Tier 3 tower, and they'll get the kill. Onto the tower, they'll look with the Pitamalis. They go to the blast off. That's going to land on the Pichu. Pichu trying to get away from this one with the dual breath coming through onto Yuragi, but with the blade mail pop by Bach, can he survive here with the armlet? The right clicks coming through. They still get the kill onto the Huskar. Finally, they've got the slight. Yuragi gets the kill there. 2 heroes dead on the side of AZURE. Remnant over. There's the assassinate. They've got the silence as well as the Hex. The Hex came from Melody. They'll go after Yuragi. They've got the bashes coming out from Ori. They'll get the kill onto the Ember. He doesn't have buyback. Avalanche on a Melody. Shrapnel down onto the high ground with a sticky bomb placed on a low, but he's able to wave form and get some distance. And they will not lose just yet and do hold on for a little bit. Rolling Thunder once again. Pitamalis is down low. He's in here. He doesn't really care. He's got an Aegis or he's got himself a cheese. They'll kill off Sanctity. Buys back literally immediately. And they'll go for these mega creeps, which they can defend on the side of Navi with this sniper. And they take out the Aegis, so now you got to be careful. Puts that Refresher Shard in there. Blastoff comes in. Force staff onto the low ground. And Avalanche, Sanctity, he bought back. No toss. Waveform, BKB looking for this sniper. Turns into the Weaver. He's onto the backline. Sniper down to a little bit of half health. He'll end up getting low, but not dying just yet. Oh, he's still alive. I can't even see him. He's not on the screen at the moment. It's just going to be PMA as well as this Ember. They take out PMA. They look over at Yuragi. They don't have buyback on either of the 2 heroes that ended up dead. Yuragi will eventually fall. They actually stop hitting him. Toss up into the air. 3 heroes gone without buyback. Life break onto the Weavers. Snipers in the base, which Low can't get to him on. And now they'll finish off the Mega Creeps. Assassinate, Malady. 1 right click. There's a Hex. GG is called, and AZURE will end up taking game number 1 over Navi.
Good matchups for Troll. We did see the... Okay.
I don't need this.
I forgot.
Can he maintain?
It's kind of funny. Both teams just staring at each other. Could be a little bit awkward here.
This could be a dead Rubik.
Looks like it is.
Pichu very dead, and First Blood gonna go the way of Sanctity. So after not wanting to give up that obs, you just give up First Blood instead. Great.
Consolation prize, if you will. Bot lane, super exciting stuff. Centaur into Hoodwink.
Toss into the Dragon Tail under the tower.
Wow. Pichu.
Or telekinesis into the Dragon Tail under the tower. That was really impressive. Just catching him,
that was
stepping
nice.
up for... Yeah,
even though the lane isn't going the best in terms of like assets denies. Yeah, Bach.
He was hit with the seed shot and doesn't have surge, so he can't run, and he was just...
That is true.
Avalanche and toss up in the air. You've got Ori coming over. This should be a kill and will be a kill. It's just a matter of who. As they surge, they blood grenade, and this ends up being a bit of a chase.
Planet.
We've seen multiple TPs come in for something like this. If they can kill Uragi, but he's not going to be the one who shows until they go for this. Avalanche and Planet gets that Wisdom Rune. Acorn shot, telekinesis, sanity's used. The Malady dead. Body blocks as Zayats will fall to Pichu and
part of the value of this hero on the support role at the end of the day. Sanctity.
Requiem and Bach gonna lose his life. Odd spot for Sanctity to be in. Oh, man, I didn't think the map would be this small for Azure. Oh, Planet. He is just going to get run down here. There's nowhere for him to go. Just chiseled down into nothing.
Yeah. Definitely struggling this game.
Azure here. Stampede.
Ooh, trying to get onto Ori.
Blink,
he can't TP.
hoof stomp, and there is a kill here for Zayats on Ori. Stolen Stampede, and at least they'll get away, but...
At the moment. Trying to get the Wisdom Rune. Bach was playing a little bit respectful.
Coming over, Blink, hoof stomp, double edge, and sharpshooter kill. Is there really... I mean, is there a response for this? They'll try, but...
Just need to get one more wave. They smoked before the Blink came out.
Oh, Planet just barely bought that Blink dagger. Vacuum wall. Go to the Stampede. They'll focus their attention on a low. They're going to try and kite out Uragi. They've got the Astral Imprisonment. And now the BKB, though, all that duration is used, and low didn't do anything with it. The chase is on from the side of AZURE. They've got the Sanities drop down. Uragi, Zayats, and Malady die. 3 heroes dead on NAVI. And this all looks so good for NAVI. And now Blink, host stomp, looking for the Requiem. But Ori's able to get the Astral Imprisonment off. They'll go to the Stampede. The wall is down on top of this Astral, so they'll have the Telekinesis and vacuum back. They get the kill into Sanctity, and you've just kind of given back the lead that you had.
Yeah, sorry, I'm restarting my VLC. No, that's fine. I want to bullshit something, but I can't do without it in front of my face.
That's fine. They're gonna go and get Malady next, as they'll steal enchant. Yeah. And he's going to try and run, but eventually Telekinesis is still there, and that will be another kill here for AZURE. And this tier 1 tower mid. Oh, Astral Imprisonment. Ori caught Zayats, and this is a 3rd kill potentially. Bach here trying to keep up with this squirrel, and Bushwhack to pull him back. Zayats gets into the trees, but they've got Vacuum again. Trying to TP out, but Zayats will end up dead. Ori will get the kill. It's this one. Try those two.
Okay, let's see. Smoke on to the side of AZURE.
Oh, Malady. He's gonna die again. Astral Imprisonment and Astral now Sproinking, getting some distance. Malady's actually not dead yet. Vacuum into the Astral, into the wall. Sanity's Eclipse. Uragi's dead. Hoof Stomp used, but now you're in a bad spot, PMA. Even with the Blade Mail, they'll get the kill there. And it's 12-6. AZURE have... Yeah. Blink, Avalanche, Toss, Sanctity thinking. As they've got the Stampede, they'll go for this Sharpshooter. They'll get the kill. Nobody here for AZURE. They're all over bottom.
This is definitely space. This one I think you can
chalk up to space.
Say for sure. Yeah. Gonna end up even getting the Gleipnir anyway. Do give away Bushwhack, which feels a little bit unfortunate. Probably really the best spell you can steal outside of Requiem or Stampede. We'll be happy to. Did have the Watcher Vision. I'm sure you can tell he really wanted to go for something, but needs to be a little bit more controlled. Astral.
Yeah, just on the edge and grabbing that Astral. Now Planet up. Okay. Toss up into the air, and PMA eventually dies here as Melody is again next on the list, but
The chain CC
Planet
could be good. Oh, Planet knows.
Oh man, Smoke breaks. He's got that obs on the high ground, able to get away from this one. Now the Avalanche, PMA. Bushwhack on a 2, looking for the Requiem, and that will get the kill on a Planet. They've got the control, but Astral Imprisonment. Telekinesis on a Sanctity, stolen Requiem, and they still get Ori. Yuragi comes through, and all of a sudden, they're going to rip through these heroes. Box dead, Pichu's gone, low on the run. BKB's popped very late into this fight, and now they're on the high ground.
Gonna try. Roche is pretty fast with amplified damage and that arcane orb. Doesn't look like they're quite in time. Don't want to pop the Stampede or anything too prematurely.
And he just picked up Blink Hope Stomp coming through on a 2, looking for the Requiem, but a good Force Staff away. Astral Imprisonment, that saves the Tiny. Ori with the BKB, the chase is on. Yuragi's going in. He hasn't popped his ult just yet, but right into the hands of Sanctity with the raises. The Sanity's going to be dropped, but they get the kill on the Planet. They'll take out Ori. They'll pop that ult and low. They'll buy back. Vacuum coming through on all 5 heroes, but Bach. The wall was already used. Oh, Zayats. The last right click. It was... gets this Aegis. Get to watch the show of multiple Requiems. Oh,
it was typed again.
Force Staff back in. This time they kill Pichu. BKB, Force Staff away, trying to get the distance, but eventually, third time's the charm.
These Navi's points getting so much done.
Ori.
Yeah, his Scythe is going down. They do get a really nice kill onto Zayats. Maybe in smoke of their own. They actually do want to try and make something happen. Sanctity.
Sanctity smoke breaks, and Zayats off to the side. No fire. Lincoln's pop. Silence and Hexed. Force Staff back. Tossing in the base. Not who you want.
Sprink. Vac wall onto... Maybe thought that would catch.
More here.
If we reach 20 subs, we can maybe pay for B-Cup's back surgery when this chair gives out.
No. Why? It's always on Melody. They're never going to get him. Nullifier, Astral Imprisonment. There's the wall. BKB's pop. Going for the backdoor protected base.
Stampede stolen. Racks at half HP. Maybe one set of them. Ooh.
Refresher. Requiem. Avoided. Vacuum wall on to 5. Another Requiem coming through. They get the kill on a Planet. He's got buyback.
So much committed actually on the side of Navi.
Come when the courage of men fails, when we forsake our friends and break all bonds of fellowship. Oh, they're going. Dragon Tail, Bushwhack, Force Staff back. They've got the Vacuum on to 4. Some damage on a PMA. He's actually going to get low here. He's going to be forced to Requiem away with the Stampede. And they're trying to get the kill. They've got the toss up. It's going to be on a Zayats. The right click damage coming in from the illusion. That is this Shadow Fiend dropping down the Sanities, but it's going to be the OT pop by Yuragi. Still has this Aegis. They're going to buy back here on Pichu, but Yuragi's eventually going to die, and he's going to use this Aegis. He's the only one who's dead so far. Do they have the extra control? PMA doesn't have a lot of life left. They've got the silence. They have the telekinesis. They'll get the kill onto this Troll Warlord. Looking for more Astral Imprisonment. That's going to be on and around Zayats. They'll get the kill on the 2. No, he'll eat the cheese. He'll try to sharpshooter away. And finally, he'll finish him off. 2 heroes dead. They have buyback. They weren't supposed to be. I thought they were told us that they were being put inside.
Inside the booths.
With a tarp. Oh, Malady.
Hex, stun, Requiem, Tiny, dead. Has buyback.
How did they not astral him there?
I don't know. They're tired.
Why did casters ask so many questions? Aren't you supposed to know it all?
Sanctity's in a pretty deep position here. Is he just gonna try to take the racks? Oh, the courier doesn't actually spot him since he smoked. They're going for the end here.
Yeah, going for the throne. Oh my god, they just take the building so quickly. They can't even keep up. There's no glyph. Oh my god, how did that just happen?
Is it gonna be Underlord maybe? Good old Undy. Daz, oh my god. And that Mortimer's Kisses. Gonna be kind of the biggest impact spells for probably at least the first 20 minutes of this game. And Malady
might die.
I'm at level 2.
Yeah, making life a little bit tough, but I kind of expect with Snapfire and Jakiro some movements over towards mid, but Bach getting low, one more right click gets the kill there. And Uragi.
It's like everyone's off the map and someone's just farming creeps by himself. I'm like, he's not by himself. There's something up his sleeve.
Oh my
god.
Oy.
Yeah, he's really getting him with this double impact, man.
Oh, he's gonna kill him. He hits him twice with it.
Damn.
I also think Ori's Malady as well is in the top lane.
Yeah, getting the kill on a planet.
Lanes.
That's pretty bad.
It goes back to the bottle you were talking about. Like if you're having a bad time and you have a bottle, your supports die on the side and they walk back to base and TP in and help you. Dude? Oh no, it is over, Ember Bros.
Lock in, Saint.
We're back.
Lock in, Bach.
Okay.
I just want to say, not only did Sanctity just do that, but there's a very specific mid player who just saw that. Like 2 hours for all we really know.
True. This is also, I mean, for some reason, Sanctity still got the rune, which is an illusion. Very nice into the Dazzle. PMA could go down here.
Yeah, he's getting run down by low. Ice Path connects, and that will allow the Ursa to get the kill. And
forget about it.
Wait.
Forget about it.
I thought you couldn't do that anymore.
Maybe you can. Oh, Ori. Wow.
I saw
Ori's dead.
Someone
Pichu
recently
dies, and Sanctity's got a double.
Into a Pangolier with Rolling Thunder. It feels like there's a little bit of a power differential there, and especially with Sanctity is level 8 and so far ahead. All 5 from Navi.
Rolling Thunder, 5 heroes here. Navi with the controls, Ayats with the telekinesis, and that'll be a kill on a low. Maybe? I couldn't tell you anymore. My brain is mush.
It was a China DBC game.
Yeah, facts.
Ooh.
Icarus dive, Sanctity. Coming over as they'll dust with the Burrow Strike. He got dusted, and Sanctity will eventually get this kill. Remnant over, and down goes Bach.
But feel that the Ursa Warrior, tomato style, helped a little bit.
They found him.
Pichu.
Oh.
Well done to get that kill.
Snapfire and you have Ursa into Phoenix. Feels like it's going to be really hard to get an egg near the enemies. Although, Malady doesn't even have to. Or you can kill the Ursa.
And low, gonna just die here to Sanctity.
In so many of these games, both these offlaners going for early blinks. No Rolling Thunder.
Epicenter, blink, Burrow Strike with the Epicenter. Icarus dive and going to get the Supernova off because nobody's right-clicking it. It was Mortimer's Kisses at the time. It pops, and they're going to go for Ori. They get the kill on a Pichu. They've got the Shallow Grave on Ori, but it's not going to matter. They're all dead.
But he's still... There's 4 heroes, and then there's Sanctity. It doesn't feel like they can punish it that much. Nice chain stun, actually, so a little bit overzealous from Sanctity. I didn't think they'd be able to get that chain stun. The CC window is so tight there on the cookie, and it is nice. I mean, anything to slow down the pace that Navi has doesn't particularly stop Uragi from doing what he's doing. There is finally an Ags on Ori, but Rolling Thunder, oh my...
Immediately killing him. Low
I don't...
TP's in, but I don't even think he can go. There's nothing for him to do here.
Mission from AZURE. Gonna get it right before it switches sides. Oh, PMA though, if he starts the Rolling Thunder here, it could be devastating.
Yeah, Rolling Thunder right as Roach is about to be finished. Yule's on the low. getting the Aegis on a PMA. This is feeling awful for the side of AZURE. They get the kill into Ori. Box dead. Pichu gone. It's already 3 heroes just completely wiped out, and it looks like it's going to be a full team wipe, and it will be.
Tormentor to sneak it. They see Zayats on the map, so get a nice kill. Zayats even thinks there's a ward, which there isn't, you fool. So might end up using a D ward on it. Low actually camping it, kind of expecting that they'll come to D ward it, but PMA, I mean, he's got an Aegis.
He doesn't really care, you know, like you could try and kill him, but it's not gonna matter. Low dies again.
I mean, it'll be...
This is miserable. Every time he ults, he just gets used up in the air. So it's...
From the Ursa. Again, also, Ori feels like he hasn't really been able to make any meaningful impact on the game. Gets chained at the end there, so can't even TP out. The damage is so low from AZURE, but it doesn't really feel like Navi's ever going to give that over to you.
Very nice. They have another fort now. He can buy himself a little bit of time.
Ori. A lot of trouble. I mean, Remnant not even needed. They're forced all the way back, and Bot can only just sit here. Is now Burrow Strike, Ice Path, Sanctity. Okay, give him a freebie.
These early blinks, you have it on Sand King, but I'm not sure that the blink forward on Ursa plus Sand King is actually going to burst anybody down anymore.
It's not, but we can pretend it might. They're going to try.
I'm excited for it to happen.
Oh, PMA with the perfect timing on Rolling Thunder, but actually Hiragi.
This is a little deep on this Supernova, but I think it's going to pop anyway. Oh, God.
Oh, my God, Sanctity.
That seems pretty perfect. Yeah, Sanctity going back in with the Remnant, throws one back out. Ice Path connects. Now they've got the Cookie. They're going to jump in. They've got the Burrow Strike. Sanctity is dead, and we talked about why are Navi scared, because every time they seem to want to finish the game, this is what happens. They find themselves in a situation where they throw their advantage away.
I mean, you're pretty much nothing. So it could be difficult if they break this first life of the meta, or if they get chains on the Sanctity.
Ice Path, and Sanctity's dead quick. It's happening again. Mortimer's Kisses, Icarus Dive, forcing a Supernova. BKB from both Bach and Ori to get out of this one. Rolling Thunder, there is a shallow grave and a run. And safety here for the side of AZURE.
But you got to do what you got to do.
And Sanctity, I mean, he just wants to have a nice little time spending an Agnum Scepter. Nice try by PMA, but...
Oh my God! Jesus! Dead in a split second.
Look at Bach. That's a grown-up. That's a man who puts on a suit and goes to his 9 to 5. Do you have interest in stopping it? I think you should, considering there's no BKB on Sanctity or Hiragi yet. You're so strong on low, and PMA's going to try.
All right, Rolling Thunder. Low, BKB. And trying to leave. Planet will die.
Code.
Nailed it. Tier 3 tower is going to go down anyway. Rolling Thunder, Side of Searing Chains, BKB is going to be popping, and this is going to be Ursa going out of the back lines looking for the Supernova. The right clicks onto the egg. He should be able to pop it. They get the kill on a Melody, and they'll look over at Hiragi, but Sanctity is here. Low trying to do all he can, takes out the Aegis, but he will eventually lose his life. Certainly, right? Right?
Certainly,
Remnant over.
right.
Gleipnir's there. Shadowgrave not on the Low. It's actually on the Ori. Ori trying to stand his ground. Buyback's going to be committed by both Ori as well as Low. Yaragi's going in just with the BKB and the Demon Zeal. Planet, shoot, Scatter Blast, Remnant back and forth. Little Shredder. They've got the Burrow Strike. There's the Shallow Grave, saving the Sand King for just a moment. Bach 4-step back. They look over Melody. Once again, they'll get the kill on this Phoenix. 3 heroes don't have buyback, and Hiragi TP's out.
You can die pretty quick, and no buyback could be really devastating. All you need is one pick off here, and Ori.
Why are you TPing there? Ori with the BKB. Silence trying to get away. Shadow Wave. And now the Rolling Thunder is hit onto the Snapfire. Epicenter's on a nothing. Burrow Strike. It's Yuragi, shallow
stolen
grave,
grave.
stolen grave by Zayats. He's always the MVP when he's on this Rubik, but they already got the kill on Malady. They're going to right-click down Zayats.
Whoa.
They'll look over at Yuragi. Can he get the kill? Yes, he can. Lowe's going to get the kill onto the Terribly. They'll look over at PMA. He's going to try and shield crash and survive. He'll roll up and swashbuckle away, but PMA with the Blink Dagger gets some distance.
Like this refresher he went for, and actually, a refresher of his own on Sanctity. Can he cook PMA in the kitchen?
PMA every day, BSJ. Rolling Thunder comes through. That's going to land multiple times on a low. And they will take this set of racks. What was the net worth lead? 20,000 for Navi?
Show up. Oh
Wait,
my
hold
God.
on. We're not Uno reversing carding this on me.
I'm reversing you. Actually, and it's Benji's fault because I told Benji, I was like, yo, bro. Because he was like, after we were like,
I'm going to defend myself
whatever.
after this game.
And then I told you, I specifically told you, I was like, hey, man, I know you're on the way with Nomad.
What?
Tell him about karaoke.
Hold on, wait.
And tell the other
Remnant?
boys there about it as well.
Rolling Thunder, PMA going in. They've got the silence on a low. They're going to Icarus dive over. They'll look for the Supernova. It's in the middle of the fight with the Sunray coming through. It's going to be on that Ori with the BKB. He's getting the Shadow Wave as well as the Shallow Grave. Malady's going to be the first one to die. Low gets the kill there. Epicenter, Burrow Strike. That was a stolen Burrow Strike from Zayats. Oh my God. Everybody's dead on the side of Azure Ray. They lose literally everything because Zayats is such a baller. Oh my God. Low, still in a Roche though. Burrow Strike coming in from Bach. They'll pick up the Aegis. They'll get it into the hands of the Ursa. They've got the Yules on a PMA with the Ice Path down. He'll roll up. They've got the Gleipnir that'll lock him down for just a moment. This Sanctity doing a lot of work, but they'll end up losing PMA, who's going to buy back as well. Buybacks around the horn. They go after Sanctity with the Burrow Strike coming out from Bach. They've got the Poison Touch, the damage, the kill. He's gone for 100 seconds. Oh my God. Hell yeah, that's how I do it.
Kind of a dream there.
I will say that, like,
Whoa.
in real life,
Oh,
for those who don't only see Neff on camera, Neff is a tall man, so there's a
Shock.
lot of space for Sushi on him.
Enrage. Bach in, Burrow Strike, Ice Path, Macropyre, Malady's gonna die here. They go into the Metamorphosis. They've got the BKBB pop by Yuragi. He's trying to get the kill onto this Pichu Jakiro. They take the Aegis out of the hands of Low. Low's gonna focus his attention onto Yuragi. The Ice Path is actually gonna miss. The Force Staff onto the low ground. They go to the Dual Breath. This is trouble for the Terribly, but the Telekinesis save from Zayat. Sanctity's gonna throw that Remnant back. Epicenter's gonna be a whiff. Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains, and the side of Navi has escaped by the skin of their teeth for a moment. But back in, Yuragi, he's in trouble. Telekinesis throwing him up onto the high ground. Low jumps the high ground. He doesn't have buyback. He doesn't have an Aegis. A madman right now. The look over at Zayats. The Burrow Strike that was stolen to get away. He's got a sliver of health with the Glimmer Cape to get back into the base. Now the Rolling Thunder comes out from PMA. Remnant forward from Sanctity with the Shallow Grave being placed on a low. Poison Touch is there. He's continuing to try and refresh with the BKBB pop a low once again. Sanctity and Yuragi, they're just standing there waiting for a moment to go in once he doesn't have the BKB. Burrow Strike from Bach. Burrow Strike from Zayats. Coming through on a low. They get the kill on Zayats as well as PMA. They'll get the buyback coming out from Zayats. They'll look over as the right click's coming in from low with the Sleight of Fist. But Sanctity's going to die here. He's got buyback. That's going to be a second one, potentially. Telekinesis throwing him onto the entire side of Azure. There's the buyback coming out from Sanctity. It's going to be a Remnant forward. Icarus dive. Melody, he's got himself the Supernova, but it's just the Sunray for now. Looking over at Bach with the BKB. They'll go to the Macro Pyre. They never get the Supernova off because they have the silence. The Macro Pyre that was stolen by Zayats is stolen and thrown back with the Ags. So it's way bigger. Look at the AoE on that thing. Never been told that in my life. Zayats ends up backing away, and the tier 4 has a sliver of health. They'll get it. Low is going to be caught, though. Searing Chains, he's just dead. He's dead for 2 minutes. Did they just throw this away? They've got Sanctity coming back into the fight. The Gleipnir is going to be on a planet. He's trying to get out of this one with a Fire Snap Cookie, but the Remnant comes out from Sanctity. They'll chase. They'll go. Zayats is here for the help. They've got the Fade Bolt. They'll get themselves another. Planet has buyback, but
That's what's
Yeah. But I don't even think that he had his ult up
Luigi's.
there. I think he put
Yeah,
up
nothing. He didn't have Enrage, didn't have BKB,
Yeah,
he had
yeah.
nothing. I don't know why he went forward like that.
I was thinking like, yeah, it's got to be the Mindbreaker disabled him before he could get his ult off. But he didn't have his ult off from cooldown.
Sanctity?
He gets Earth Shock that can maybe
Sanctity?
reduce damage a little bit. But
Ori, dead. 2 minutes
Dude, they just
gone.
lost this game.
No, Boots of Travel top.
Dude, they
Boots of
lost.
Travel top. They don't
There's
have a
no
glyph.
Dazzle, there's no Ursa, no
Pla-
buybacks from
Pla-
either of them.
Planet's gotta go top.
Compliments from Navi. Dude, this game is over. This game just ended.
Nah, Planet's got to buy Boots of Travel and just go top.
Oh
They've
my
got
God.
glyph. He's literally got to get Boots and Travel and go top.
They have to do it, but it looks like they don't. I mean, they're not
It's over,
thinking
dude.
that.
Yeah,
Planet.
game's over.
No, they have
Glyph.
Glyph.
Glyph against no glyph.
They've got
Glyph
Glyph.
against no glyph.
Bach's gonna pop that
Creeps on the
Bloodstone.
Ancient?
They're going onto the throne. Creeps are on the Ancient. They need to be careful about how long they're going to spend. We're going after this fight. Icarus dive over with the Supernova. It's going to be right onto the throne with the Sunray coming onto the Terrorblade, but they got themselves a little shredder. Zayat's trying to get the throne. Creeps now moving over. They sent back Sanctity. They get the kill on a Bach. They'll end up losing Planet, and this is going to be a 2-1 victory, eliminating AZURE. Navi get the victory and take them out.